Hi gods and goddesses, and welcome to my channel. This is Trisha from Light of Lemuria, and today we're going to be doing a timeless reading, a tarot reading of how do they feel about this connection. So for those that are new to my channel, I am a clairvoyant medium. I've been doing this work since I was 16. The first time I ever picked up a tarot deck was when I was 16, and I've been reading ever since. And so with my readings, how I like to read and what you'll expect is I do clairvoyant messages, so I'll be channeling. I use all the clairs, so clairsentient, clairaudience, clairvoyant, all of them. I read jewelry, I do the tarot, so I'll be channeling messages, and instead of traditionally reading the tarots, I'll be using my channels to give a more in-depth reading for you. So yeah, so we're going to look at how do they feel, how does your beloved feel about this connection. And so you'll see in the description below, before we start, you'll see pile 1, and you'll see the timeline stamp. So I want you to, you'll see pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So what we're going to do, we're going to start. I'm going to get you to tune in, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to just go within. You'll probably hear my beautiful little chicken Crystal in the background. She's actually inside today. She loves the energies when I do rituals, spells, my readings. She's always nearby. So yeah, so I want you to connect in intuitively. Close your eyes, and I want you to think of, you know, your beloved. Think of the connection, and then I want you to pick pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Go with your intuition. It's always your first pick. Don't get it confused or mess it up in the mind. Right, let's go into it. If you need to pause this video, pause it, but we're going to start. So pile 1, let's have a look at pile 1. How do they feel about this connection? So before we start, actually, I will tell you what decks we are using, and it is in the description below anyway. So I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite. They're my favorite. You can see how old they are. They've been seasoned for many, many, many years. Okay, now this one, bear with me, is Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, let's have a look. Aleister Crowley. Okay, so you've got the Aleister Crowley, and we're going to also use the Goddess Isis Oracle cards as well. Okay, so let's go. Pile 1. What are they feeling? How do they feel about this connection? Let's go into your reading. So I'm going to start to shuffle, and I'm going to really connect in with you. How do they feel about this connection? How do they feel? How do they feel about this connection? Some of you have really helped your beloved. I feel like they come to you with their problems, or they feel, bear with me as I'm just channeling a lot of information here. What I'm feeling is you have you've pulled the High Priestess card, right? So this to me means that you are a woman or a man in your power, your intuitive power. You draw this person in because they know, in a sense, you're a savior. You are their helper. You're helping them deal with their emotions at the moment, or you have helped them in the past, and where they might have been drowning, so to speak, and you've helped them to calmer waters, or to the shore, or to safer grounds. I'm feeling like from them, they can't thank you enough. Like, it's like the way they look at you in this light, it's like they honestly feel not good enough for you. Like, they've got a lot of dramas, a lot of baggage, and you come across quite level-headed. You've got your shit together in a sense, and you may not, but in their eyes they feel like you're a person that's got it all together. You have this deep ancient wisdom that they love, that they can't find within themselves, so they really come to you for this advice, or have come to you for this wisdom, or this help, or this clearing. How do they feel about this connection with you? How do they feel? Let's go with them. How do they feel? And some of you, I don't even think you realize how much wisdom you hold too. I don't think you realize. Some of you, I don't feel like you realize you hold this ancient wisdom within, and you have this energy to be able to draw people in to help them, especially this soul. This beloved of yours has inner child wounds, inner child trauma that they can't seem to shake or get over. They seem to keep going in a loop, like this emotional self-sabotage keeps coming up for them. They seem to always be in the wrong place at the wrong time, or you might have helped them in their past relationships, or to deal with healing emotional baggage and pains. They seem to always get in the same situation, or throughout their whole life they seem to not be able to get past it, but somehow you have been helping them. I'm just going to go with this because this is what I'm channeling. I feel like you weren't expecting to get deep feelings for this person. You weren't expecting, you were just going in as a beautiful soul to help this person on a spiritual level, and you've fallen for this person. You didn't want to, you didn't intend to, it's just happened. Like, all these deep emotions, it's sort of like you can't get out of anymore. It's like, maybe you, for some of you, you were friends and it went to the next level, and someone got scared, but I'm feeling you, either you or your beloved wanted to pursue this. It's sort of like made everything confusing. For some of you, I feel like you didn't realize you were going to get these deep feelings for this person. You just didn't. And I don't know if it's not that you regret it, it's just like, fuck, not again, pardon my French, but do you know what I mean? It's like, I've done it again. Or like, why do I do this? Like, I always fall for the most vulnerable one, or the one that needs saving. I always save them, you know, yes. But to me, this person puts you on a pedestal. They put you on a pedestal completely. They see you as this light, this shining light, you know, the beacon of light, and you radiate. You know, you do have this motherly energy, or this goddess, beautiful, nurturing energy, even if you're male or female, or non-gender, it doesn't matter. You have this nurturing quality about you, and they see that, and yes, like I told you, you've got your shit together. You may not feel like it, but they see it. They see it. They see it. Now, let me see. So your intuition is really, really strong. But you can't. How do they feel about this connection? I'm going to say to you, you may feel a little confused with this connection and what's going to happen next, or where it's going. The reason why you feel so confused is because you're getting the energy. Like I said, you're intuitive, like you pick up energy so strong. But with this person, they're so confused themselves. They don't know what they're doing. I feel like they're still healing, and you need to sort of back away a little bit and allow them to heal, because there's going to be a codependency happening, or this person's not going to heal. This person's not going to heal. They'll be addicted more to you helping them, and it won't be real love that you want, you know, where you can meet each other on the same level. There'll always be someone always diving down, trying to help and sort of stunting their growth. You will be stunting this relationship's growth if you keep helping them. You can help them, but allow them to do the last little bit for themselves. Now, how they feel in this connection, I actually feel there is some type of depression or melancholy. Like I feel like this person can be emotionally, can think really bad of themselves, or can always feel a bit low, you know, and they may not come across like this, but this is how they feel inside. Like they doubt themselves. They do have low self-esteem. They have low self-esteem about themselves, like about who they are. Like they beat themselves up, you know. So there could be some type of mental illness, depression, you know, I did say sadness, but you seem to, your energy brings them up, and they love being around you. They do love being around you. But the thing is, how much can this, how much, I mean, they can be around your energy, but how long is that going to last? You know, how long is that going to last? Are they going to have to work out the formulas to be able to lift themselves up, so you can start feeling good about this relationship as well, so you're not so confused? So they are confused, and it's not confused about how they feel about you, it's confused about who they are. There's a lot of trauma coming up around inner child, their inner child. I feel like there's some unfinished healings to do with trauma that happened as a child. I don't want to go into that, but there's a hate for a parent there. There's a real sadness, and there's a loneliness within them. To me, that is depression, or there's a sense of like an empty void. An empty void. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the reading. You see the potential in this person. Please know if I do say a man, talking about your loved, it could be it could be a female if you're a male, or whoever, non-gender, or I'm talking more about the masculine in this energy, or your beloved. Okay, I'm talking about your beloved. Okay, how do they feel about this connection? What's going on? Yeah, there's mother issues coming up through too. Mother issues. That's why they love your energy, or that nurturing. You fulfill them. You fulfill that void. Be careful of that, because they need to fill their own void. Okay. How do they feel about this connection? I'm just going to pull one more card here for you to get some answers here. They don't feel good enough for you. They don't feel good enough. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they don't feel good enough. They feel broken. A little bit too broken for you. And they feel you deserve better. This person travels a little bit too, or feels like they're in and out of your life, or if they're not in and out of your life, they feel like they can not be hot and cold, but they feel like they're there, and then sometimes they're not. You know, it's like they just go into that mindset, you know, and sort of disconnect. So you're definitely dealing with someone with traumas and mental illness, or dealing with someone who is down on themselves. Down on themselves. Okay, let's get the Aleister Crowley. So, what's the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection? Yeah, I see you guys building dreams together. Okay, it's hard for your beloved to manifest. I feel like you will be doing a lot of the manifesting, or you know, I see plans and seeds being planted, but the foundations, or where they're planted, isn't on solid ground. So I feel like you'll have to do a lot of the solid work. Okay, they just feel like they come in and out. Feel like they come in and out of your life. That's why you're so confused. That's why you're so confused. What's going on? What's the future of this relationship? Yeah, the Chariot. You got the Chariot here. You're trying to control the outcomes, and it's going to be it's going to be hard work if you keep doing what you're doing. If you keep doing the same things as what you're doing now, it's going to be hard work. I feel like for you, you need to change things. If your love life isn't working, change it. Change everything that you're doing right now. So if you're mothering this person, don't mother. If you're healing this person constantly, feeding them, and don't do that. Do the opposite. Okay, pull back a little. Stop trying to force things too much. It's not forcing the relationship, but forcing things as in, because you're good at manifesting, but when it comes to this relationship, it's sort of like, it's hard work. That's all I can say. It's hard work. Let's have a look what fell down here. What's the future of this relationship? What is the future of this relationship? What's the future of the relationship? Oh, okay, beautiful. Okay, so you just pulled the Emperor. There is hope here. You know, like I said, you've seen the potential in your beloved. Okay, so you will step back a little and allow them to heal, and they will start to pick up their momentum. They will start to get their strength and their power, and to be able to see they're going to start to heal. They will heal. They will heal. I feel what you're helping them on is their self-esteem, their self-worth. Almost like, yes, you can do it, you can do this, type of energy. And it's actually going to be working. It's going to really sort of help them raise their vibration and be the man or woman that they've always truly inspired to be, like their higher selves. They come into their higher selves. They really, really do. They come into their power. Okay? They come into their power. So the future of this relationship. And it's not going to happen straight away either. I'm looking at this. This is it'll take a little bit for this person to sort of get on top, you know, and to heal. It's not going to happen overnight. It is not going to happen overnight. Bear with me. What's the future of this relationship? Some of you may have children too. Or some of you are still dealing with your inner child. What's the future of this relationship? This will be the last card. What's the future of this relationship? I feel like for this relationship, I feel like you'll always carry this person. You'll always carry this person. But I feel like for you, that's the type of lover that you are. Like you are that nurturer, you are that carer or that provider that wants to make sure that your love is looked after. You know, this relationship, this connection has potential for longevity. It really, really does. But it's going to be a journey, like a slow process of them healing and coming together. So I hope that's helped. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, check out the description below. There's a link below and you'll be able to book in with me. or subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications and see the next readings. I'll be posting constantly, so definitely subscribe to the channel, and blessings. Hello beloveds, this is Trisha, and I am now doing readings for pile 2. How do they feel about this connection? So how does your beloved feel about this connection or this situationship, relationship, connection? Okay, so let's go into it. How do they feel? Pile 2. How do they feel about this connection? Ooh, let's go. I'm starting to feel the energy coming in. Okay. How do they feel about this connection? And they are just... Ooh, okay. They are coming out hard and fast. Okay. Bear with me. So I'm using Rider-Waite, Aleister Crowley, the Goddess Isis Oracles, and Work Your Light Oracle cards. Okay. Oh, okay. Pile 2, how they feel about this connection. I feel like there's been a lot of mistrust going on in this relationship and this connection. I feel like your beloved has had a lot of secrets in the past. I feel like they have come out, or these secrets have come out recently, or you've just found out about them, or like you're really hurt by this person and how they can't be truthful or not trusted, but they can't be truthful to you for some reason. Like it's like they're trying to change, and they are changing, but they're past, like they I'm going to say they're a bit of an asshole in the past. But they're trying to come back with this connection, and they will be coming back. They've done something to you. They've hurt you. I feel like you guys are really hurt in this situation by them. Like, yeah. And you're wondering why they've been so untruthful. They've never met, okay, how they feel about this connection. They've never met such a pure heart or purity that you are. They've never met anyone quite like you. You know, they've always hung around unsavory type of people. They weren't shown truth as a child, or their upbringing, like truth wasn't... okay, I'm getting spirit saying they were, but they didn't quite learn it properly. I'm seeing a grandmother around them too, in spirit, watching them. They're sort of like, they were more like their mother. They're a little bit, they used to get frustrated with your beloved because they wouldn't listen to wisdom, and so they would learn things the hard way. And I think that's what you don't understand about your beloved is like they do things, you know, you do things with such a pure heart, and everything is truthful. You're open, and you don't understand why they have to hustle, or they have to live like this. But like I said, you're really showing them what it means to be truthful. I really feel like they fucked up. They have fucked up somewhere. They have made a mistake and they've hurt you, and like they're trying to, I don't know if they've come back with an offer, they've tried to give you something, but you're sort of like, I just need some time, I need some space, or I need to get my thoughts, or I'm really hurt. With this, like, I feel like there's some outside influences going on. So you heard something about your beloved, of something that's happened, or you're hearing things from outside influences. Maybe people are telling you, no, this person is bad for you, or move on, don't go there. But your heart is still there, your heart is still connected. Like, you have hope. You have hope for this relationship, and you've pulled the Empress here, you know, the lady or the man, with hope and love and goodness. You know, you have this beautiful world around you, and you've invited them in. And I feel like some people don't like this, your beloved's energy, you know. And they're more worried about you than anything. They're more worried. Some are nosy, controlling, but I feel for you, you're seeking truth and you're seeking answers, and you are going to get them. They are going to come out in the next couple of weeks, like what the truth of the matter is, okay? Like, karma is going to come up and you'll actually find out. I feel like not everything that you heard was true, okay? There was a bit of truth in it, but I do feel like do hear out your beloved a little bit, and use your intuition with it. Use your intuition with it, because there is some truth behind what they say. There's truth on both parties, and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. But pulling the Empress card in a love reading, yeah, there is still love here, and there's hope. Okay, let's see how they feel. So they feel like the ball's in your court at the moment. Like, it's completely in your court at the moment. So you have a lot of power. You may not feel like you do in this relationship, but you actually do. The next decision you make will be what happens in this relationship. It's more or less, I think, should you stay or should you go? You know? I feel like your beloved talks really fast. They talk really fast. They talk really fast. Like they're all their ideas and everything like that. And sometimes it's almost like whoa, slow down sort of thing. And yeah. Yeah. They definitely need to work on their karmas. They need to work on being a truthful soul. If they're going to survive with you, they need to step up, man up, woman up. They need to step up, level up, and be truthful, open. They're so scared to do it. They're so scared to reveal who they truly are. It's like they have to put on this persona, you know, this protection mechanism to be a certain way or a certain person, because that will protect their soul. It's like, that's not how it works, you know. The more light you bring in, the more purity, the more you radiate, you know. The more light you bring in is that also that protection, or you radiate and raise your vibration and start connecting with people that are of that vibration as well. But I feel like your beloved is like down on this level and hanging with unsavory people. Like it just feels like they're in limbo at the moment. Yeah. How do they feel about this connection? They do love you. They do love you. But if you keep giving them second chances all the time, they're just going to keep fucking up. They're going to keep doing it and they're not going to learn. Okay? This person has addictions. Okay, so they could be a drinker, gambler, drugs, shopping, sex, something connected, addicted to the third plane or the physical plane. You know, they keep going around and around. They may even gamble with their life. You know, they gamble with making sometimes irrational, shitty decisions. But I do feel like your beloved's a bit of a hustler, or does things more on a shady type of way than of a pure way. Okay. I do feel, excuse me, I do vape. I do feel like with your person that you do like, you know, it's like you're like total yin and yang, like different polarities, you know. One is the light and one is the dark. One plays more in the shadier parts of the world, and one is the goody-goody type of energy. You know, one likes the bad boy or the bad girl, and one likes the good saint that's going to save them type of energy. So this is what that feel. I'm feeling like that in this relationship. What's the basis for this connection? Why are you together? To bring balance to each other. I feel like there's a baby. For some of you, there's a baby, or a baby coming. So you bring balance to each other. I do feel like you are soulmates. This can work. This could work. This actually really could work. I do feel like you need to move away though. Away from their shady life. And start anew, if it's going to work. Or at least put protection around. But yeah. I actually feel like this relationship has got the potential to grow, but you're going to have to turn a blind eye to a lot of their stuff, a lot of their karmas, or a lot of their fuck-ups. If you're strong enough, if you really want this relationship, you're going to have to do that. You know, you're going to have to be a strong person to be with this beloved of yours. But they do want to give you an offer. They do love you. Yeah, they do love you. They want to walk away from their shady life, or their you know, they want to level up. They want to level up. So I guess I feel like they're coming in with an offer. It's like I was saying, like they know they fucked up. They know like they've hurt you. And I feel like they're coming in to say, I'm sorry, I want to try again. Let's do this. Whether you run away together, you move, you put a protection with this person. But I do feel like, they're going to be bringing an offer to you, and it's whether you're going to have to be able to, if you're going to stay with this person, you're going to have to turn a blind eye to a few things and have a lot of strength and get past that and start afresh, start anew. Yeah. Blessings, that is your reading, pile number 2. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, check out the description below. You'll be able to book in a one-on-one reading with me, where you'll be able to follow the link and book in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get updated on all the latest readings. Blessings. Hello, gods and goddesses. So this is for pile number 3. So let's have a look. How do they feel about this connection? So I'm going to be using my Aleister Crowley deck. I'm going to be also using my Rider-Waite, the Goddess Isis Oracle cards, and Work Your Light Oracle. So let's go within. I want you to now just think about your beloved. I'm going to start to shuffle the cards. How do they feel about this connection? Okay, pile 3. How do they feel about this connection? How do they feel about this connection? About this connection. Okay. Let me pull some more cards here. Okay. So for pile 3, as I'm connecting in, I'm feeling quite emotional with this connection. I feel like they've got all the power of this situation, relationship, connection, situationship. Like they hold all the power in their court of making the decisions around what's happening. Like their next move is it all depends on them and what happens. It's like, let me go into this. It's like you're waiting for this person. You're really waiting for this person. Oh, my beloveds, pile 3, I can feel you. You're waiting for this person to make the decision, to make decisions for you. And you know, I do feel like your connection, I feel like that it is true love, like there is love there. Okay, there's been, either there's a third party situation going on. If that doesn't resonate with you, I feel like if you would know, you do know about the third party situation. So for those that that resonates with, that is interfering with this connection. For those that does not relate to, then there is outside influences going on with this connection. You know, outside influences could be, you know, career, and waiting for them to make their mind up about a career decision, you know, or where they're going to move, type of energy. And then for some of you, it could be definitely a third party situation, and sort of coming in to the mix, and it's sort of like you're waiting for them to make the decision, either through career or this third party situation. Okay, and they love you truly, hey, and I feel like you've established something in the past, like there's deep bonds already established, like promises already been made for this connection. Like you have already started thinking about futures and the future together, and you've already made plans together, you know, but now these plans are on hold because of this either third party situation or this career sort of like decision that they're making in their world. And it's sort of like you're waiting to see what happens. Yeah, I feel like you've had past lives together before, and like you've all, like in your past life, you were waiting for them again. You've always waited for this person, always waited for this person. And not in this lifetime. You know, the universe is saying for you to start to make your decisions. You have to make this decision because it brings back your power, and it also allows this person to see you and your worth a little bit more. Okay, it teaches them that, you know, not to be so selfish, you know, that there are other people in life other than themselves. Okay, because they can be a little bit selfish here in the decisions that they're making right now. Okay, but if this is about a third party, I feel like you know about this already. Either they were married, in a relationship, because I feel like you were not okay with it, but you knew. Okay. And for some of you, it's like they're going to be traveling or moving careers. So they're sort of like, you know, and it's impacting on your relationship. How do they feel about this connection? So a decision will be made, and I do feel like they will come towards you. Okay, they're coming towards you. Yeah. Still not good enough for you though. The decisions that they make, they're bad at making, you know, they're bad at, they break promises. They build with you a, you know, all these hopes and dreams sort of thing, and then you think it's all happening and everything like that, and then all of a sudden it's sort of like, no, that's not going to happen anymore, that's not happening, and change of plans. So they're, you know, I feel like for you, they'll come in with an offer, you know, they do want you, but then they sort of come back, they can't make their mind up with things. everything is like, you know, like a little kid in a candy store. It's sort of like, I want everything, you know, I want everything. But you have to be strong and put your foot down and have some boundaries here with this person, because your needs need to be met here, and you can't always wait for them. You can't always wait for them. I know you have a really deep longing for this relationship, this connection. You have a deep longing for your beloved. And so what you're learning in this relationship is about making the decision and stepping into your power. You're putting your boundaries down, so you make the decisions in your life and create the life that you want, and allow this person to come into your world instead of you jumping in their world and following them wherever they go, whether that's the third party or whether that's the career. And some of you may feel it hard to sort of ground yourself into your own world. You know, there's that deep longing of wanting to be in a connection or wanting that love, you know, or sharing that love. You have a big heart. You really have a big heart, pile 3. Yeah, but your beloved is fixated on their life at the moment and trying to fix everything in their life. And but they do come through with empty promises a lot of the time. So be careful, you know. I always got told, always watch someone's actions, not their words. Don't always listen to their words. You watch their actions, because that's what's going to show you the truth. And I feel like your beloved is good with their words, but not with their actions. Okay. And what's going to happen in the future with this connection? What's going to happen in this connection? Future connection, please, pile 3. Future connections. Future connections. Okay. Another card. Wow. You are a peacemaker, so I do feel like you will go and you'll wait for them. You will wait for them, and you will wait for them to make a decision, and then you will go with that decision and go with them. But I want to tell you, even though you do this, this cycle is going to happen again. So the universe is teaching you to stand up, put the boundaries down, show your beloved who you are, the strength of who you are, you know. But it will happen again. Broken promises will happen again. You will be forced to make decisions for yourself. I see a move for pile 3. Are moving in together. Or a move. This pile 3 is all about movement. It's all about change. It's all about, like I said, power, being in your power. It's all about change. If you can step up and be in your power and be even to your counterpart, you need to check their actions, okay? Because I feel like for you, because you're not in your power, for those that have the third party situation, they'll be back and forth. For those of you that I was talking about them making career changes, it will always be about them, and they'll always make career changes. They won't even ask you, or they won't even tell you. Yeah, so pile 3, you need to be in your power for this relationship. Yeah, I feel like it's more painful than anything, and it's going to be more painful than anything. But you do love this person, you see, and you want to make it work. Yeah. See, when your beloved feels good, like, you know, like they've won a job or a career, or something amazing is happening in their life, they're so amazing and they bring you, you know, lift you up and you feel so special. But when things aren't going too well in their life, you know, they can be quite cold and almost like passive aggressive, or not passive aggressive, but like you know, avoidant, an avoidant sort of lover type of thing, or like withdraws a lot of their energy. So I feel like pile 3, you're quite sensitive in energy. You're a lover, you're very sensitive in energy, but if you stay with this person, you're going to really learn how to be strong. You're really going to learn how to be strong. Make sure it doesn't harden you in your sensitivity. Blessings, pile 3. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, check out the link below. My details are below in the description box, and you can book straight there through the links below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get the latest readings, and stay connected. Blessings.